Test. I think it's not working.
근무 준비 시간이라 지금 찾아와도 해줄 수 있는 게 없단 말이야.
Alright, Michael. Oh, you cannot see the story yet. Let's just see the extraction first. Alright. 31. Nice, I guess. 20 SP apply. Apply 1 damage off for the affinity with the list. Okay, I guess. Oh, it's just Otis. I thought that Heathcliff is here too. But I guess not. Where do you get the Heathcliff one? Oh, here it is. I'm still salty about this. Randomly select of the following effect. Well, at least it's good on gain 1 more poise count with. Oh, it's 1. 17, 19, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, blah blah. It's 25-ish, 24-ish, I don't care. I'm bad at math. Brightpool. It's okay, I guess, man. It's okay. What is this? There is literally no.
Temples. This one is famous.
There's literally no reason for you to use this.
Having hundreds.
Hold on a second. Hello! It's Axel. What's up, Sal? I mean, I'm just trying stuff. It's just new event, but let's just see then. Our wait in the lake grows ever longer. One by one, the sinners begin succumbing to the tedium. Then Heathcliff suddenly and anxiously calls to Virgilius. As our voyage on the Great Lake extends, the list of things to keep the sinners entertained grows even smaller. In a way, it sounds like a serious problem, but it's not voice. Too bad. Guys, and we got any fun stories to tell? No, for the 13th time, I suppose repeating the exact same phrase that many times is a talent. If it could even be called that, if you're having trouble recalling what you said moments ago. She has repeated that phrase 28 times to be precise. At 30, I was planning to verify it if she suffered any damages to her occipital region. I get it, I'm just bored, okay? There's nothing to do anymore. I'm tired of playing the same game of backgammon again and again. Man, shut your ass up! I'm not hopping on Elden Ring. I'm trying on an event. Good, I've got a job for you. Then how about you start feeding the seagulls on time for once? Somehow it became my responsibility after all of you got tired of taking care of it. Yeah, we're going to have to let the seagulls go once we're out of this Great Lake anyway. Why'd you even let everyone get attached to it? Just look at her. The way she looks at you. Those wonderful eyes. Those woeful eyes. What, your average seagull eyes? It was abundantly clear that this, okay, well, it's not really a problem. That has a solution, and I had zero interesting stories to tell, considering that I am amnesiac. So all I could do was sit there and watch the sinners suffer. Putting them through the daily trials of the mirror dungeons wasn't the most exciting activity I do. Speaking of which, Heathcliff appears to be one of least affected by this mess. Not that he was all calm and aloof, that is. I'd say he's anxious. Oh, Virgilius. What's up? What? A frosty silence then descended upon the sinners, and the source of that frost was the inexplicable event that played out before their eyes. Oh, have you got consent? Did you find the snap? Somebody said affect the constellation. Maybe we can call this sense of self-preservation prevention of loss syndrome or something like that. So to say I'm mad and my sense of self-preservation is just fine. Impressive. I really found myself surprised in the series of misadventures so far, but this is one of the rare occasions. Speak what is your business? It's fine. Our next destination is Tikov, innit? Do you really need me to answer that? You know what I'm talking about. Patience, Heathcliff, though that seems to be the virtue that most of you lack. If everything goes according to the flow, you'll make it to your appointment on time. Since I had no context for that, any of that, all I could do is sit there and shake his head. I'm still out of the loop, but Heathcliff must be really anxious about something if he's willing to talk to Virgilius first, and after that's not. What else could possibly be more important than the appointment? Heathcliff turned around to face us. Oh, any of you got any history with Tikop? Show hands now. I have, in a way. I resided in that place once. Right, but we already did. You didn't we? Then yeah, soon it'll be. But we're in the middle of this mad lake. Why clock it? What's today's date? How would I know? Can't you tell that you've a clock for a head? But clocks and calendars are completely different things. Heath, that was your 13th sign today. Keep doing that and you just might half and puff our both to pieces. Tell us, Heathcliff, your turn's coming up, isn't it? And whatever that is awaits you there, you're going to have to prepare yourself for it. Yeah, I suppose there's no hiding it anymore. After some time. Alright, so to summarize, Heathcliff's starting to feel like his turn's coming up. Knows that Ismail had our time in the wing or two. And he's got a good reason to believe that, because Virgilius handed him something in their last consultation that affirmed his suspicions. And according to that something, he'll need some fancy clothes and whatnot to refine his looks before we go to Tikor. But since we're still so far from escaping the lake, you're starting to feel restless, is that all? Right on, so there's not much you can do about that before we hit the solid ground, is there? Oh, come on, Heath. That's it. Don't you worry, I can definitely help you with that as soon as we find land, okay? We don't even know how far away from land we are. And then we have reached the end of the scheduled work period for the sinners. Oh yeah. I hereby confirm today closed for business for the sinners. I reflected my usual routine piece as the light alarm played. Man, that wasn't even a big deal, yeah? I was hoping to see an act of dramatic bloodshed for once. But at least he wasn't trying to stir up trouble for once. The sinners each got up to their seats, yawned and stretched, and one by one distributed to the back door. I flushed. Didn't know they knock your wits off or not. Sorry, but Gregor isn't completely wrong, is he? Can't you even mince word at this point, Regis and Charon also walked into the back door, mocking grins on their face. and I was left alone in the ship's cabin, standing awkwardly next to a severely crestfallen Heathcliff. Here's another. Seriously. What you doing there, girl? Run along. You gush out about the high and mighty fixer of Tico or something. I shall have plenty of time for that later. Yet thou shalt do well to treat me well, Sir Heathcliff. What you do? Hold on, allow me finish first. Manager Esquire, Sir Heathcliff, come hither. Shush. Don Quixote wore a confident smile. She slowly, gingerly walked over the presently and temporarily vacant chariot seat, and whispered ever silently to us. Forsooth, I devised a splendid plan for thee. Cross figure. So what is this splendid plan of yours? I don't think there were words in this world expressive enough to describe that look on Heathcliff's face. I was certain that he had very scant expectation for Don Quixote and her plans, but there was the silver of hope in his face that maybe, just maybe, Don Quixote might rise to the occasion for once. It was unclear whether Heathcliff's internal struggle mattered much to Don Quixote. However, she began excitedly describing her plan. Didst thou, Sir Heathcliff, ever heard tell of ancient and legendary fixer of Davyat Association, the Red Sack? The Red what? Like Virgilius. It is said that the legendary Red Sack carried out his deliveries no matter how terrible the terrain or arduous the journey to all corners of the city, and with him was his sidekick, Reindeer Man. Forsooth, his magnificence hath given away gracious gift for the children of the city that he deemed to be kind. This but common knowledge, said Heathcliff. He appears on the front cover of the Fixer's Monthly every winter. Don Quixote asked, sounding genuinely shocked to learn that Heathcliff did not know of this red sack. What makes you think I've ever read rags like that? Why to thee, rags, thou say? Manager Esquire, surely thou hast heard of this magnificent publication? I knocked on my thinking head. I didn't really feel the need to spill out for her. So none of thee has subscribed to it, then mine words fell on deaf ears. Anyhow, that what matters to thee, Sir Heathcliff, is that thou endeavourest to make thyself more presentable than anyone else for this occasion, is it not? Finally getting to the point, eh? Go on. May you go, sir. A costume most befitting that occasion would be those of a red sack and his sidekick Reindeer Man. This isn't going well then. What, like those ridiculous fixer del Targer Ardai whatever? This is ridiculous, why those has not even designed to indulge mine, only wish that we only cosplay fixers. Thou hast not given it any chance in it, speak not to a matter thou know now about. With all that talk of that splendid plan, I thought you were actually going somewhere, but it all comes around to that fixer nonsense, eh? Don't even have the energy to beat the sense into me. I'll get into it later. 500 hits to the noggin should do it. When the silver of hope on Heathcliff's face was beginning to rapidly fade, prithee, share thy thoughts of the fixer that we have laid our eyes upon thus far. What embarrassing were they? Remember? Whatever. Absolutely embarrassing thoughts, yeah. That spandex bloke from K-Corp looks like he leaped right out of the circus. Nah, Lord Siegfried was not embarrassing. I say that his outfit was rather dashing. Wouldn't you agree? Allow me to explain that to thee, the materials of its fabric, so that thou understand. Excuse me, hi there, Sir Siegfried. Hi there, sir. I'm yet unfinished. What's the girl so hyped today? Well, Lord Siegfried, a special outlier perhaps, but those. Hunter upon their what? I don't know. Actually, follow thee. I and shall that, and thou shalt be thyself dressed as impeccably and impressively as the fixed self. Is that right? Sorry, I'm no shite all about clothes or making myself look fancy. Alright, so let's say I go along with your plan. Where are we going to even get them clothes? Honestly, everything was right. Where are we even going to pick up clothes in the middle of this lake? Yeah, I thought of that as well. Recall of the events yesterday, the sirens that echoed across this path. Those stuff, remember? When I think about it, there was a siren yesterday. It went off not long ago before I announced the close of the business that day. But Foss said that backdoor volatility wasn't anything for us to worry about. Yet I was curious how indeed the Faust determine which volatility is useful and which is not. Thus, as all we are crowded back by the back door, preoccupied with the returning to their respective quarters, I have secretly and stealthily availed myself the chance to take a glance at the screen. So you take a peep at that screen. Do you know how to read those complex symbols? I myself had little of recognition, but yet when I looked into them, I could very easily tell what the particular symbols on the device indicated. For Zeus, it was a symbol of the rucksack and the reindeer man, and next to them was a symbol of indicating posh outfits. No, it can't be that simple. Yeah, no, it can't be that simple. I agree with Heathcliff, however, Don Quixote remained enthusiastic as ever, as though she was already expecting him to say that. Does that now? Every so often, certain symbols appear on the numerous door past the back door. Every passing glance, I'm sure to watch them carefully. And it was yesterday, when I was in corridor, I spied myself the back door with the same exact symbol that I witnessed on the screen. Don Quixote, you didn't. This is my nature as an adventurer, Madagascar. My inability to quell the burning adventurous spirit I prostrate before thee. I know I had taken this tedious peek, Mary. That was not too foolhardy. I have only taken a small peek. And if I told thee that was what I witnessed from within, that all my deduction and prediction have been proven true, could thee find within thyself compassion to spare mine soul? You absolute muppet, why in the bloody hell do you keep doing what everybody tells you not to? Right, Heathcliff, I just don't understand why some people keep doing things that everybody tells them not to. I remember Heathcliff ignored all warnings and went into the restricted areas, especially areas of the carrier that were allowed to use. We were almost lost, Heathcliff last day. It was a tad different this time, however. Back then, Heathcliff had no idea that was what was beyond the door. And this time we do. Are you suggesting we call everyone to explore that place? Nah, the three of us will be more than sufficient to handle this task. All tales begin with a party of three, indeed. You're just scared of the consultation, aren't you? I haven't very clue as what you may have been referring to. The answer of this predicament was right there. Tell them that it's too dangerous and shove them back into their respective room to resolve them. When just quiet, that zone indeed it appeared to be place most peaceful to my eyes. This is a simple task, is it not? All that we seek to do is to enter there and avail to ourselves of few sets of clothes for Heathcliff. Trying to get trips for Heathcliff, man. What's up with that? Don Quixote wasn't trying to Heathcliff out of pure kindness of her heart. Maybe she hungered for an adventure, or maybe she thought she might be able to do that cosplay of fixers she so admired. But if he can find Heathcliff some nice clothes to put his heart at ease, then maybe I can do something about this before things get out of control, like it did last time when I did just let a sinner anxiety stew and exacerbate. And we're turning around for a sign of that. Seriously? Come on, you were willing to do it if it meant that you could pick up some clothes. Well, I suppose we'll be okay as long as Clock is with us. Well said, then let us reconvene tonight before manager is clear for us. We shall knock in the following rhythm. Knock, 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 knock. Then thou shalt whisper a secret count, to which then I shall. Let's go get some sleep. I really hope this won't be a waste of time. We agreed on a precise time before returning to our prospective room. Hold on. Right. Oh yeah, look. You could actually obtain it from the normal story. Maybe if you haven't completed Chapter 5 yet, I stayed in the thingy. Maybe you could complete this, and still got the sack. And we'll get some clothes. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there's only 2. Should I even miss him? Let me just use him.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠소!
A dark silent night, all are sound asleep. That's where Simon. This better be worth the trouble. It will be worth every trouble, of course. Now come hither. We quietly, sneakily follow Don Quixote, taking care not to make a noise. Are we really crossing this track? Bloody hell, Lars, don't you know what happened the last time I crossed it? Unless it will be different this time. All we must do is follow the corridor immediately to the right of this television and open the door here. So there are the symbols she was talking about. Past the door, through the door, the symbols Don Quixote mentioned shimmer. Symbols that seem to indicate a sack, a wrap present, and what appear to present fancy clothes. Hold on. So they are the rat sack and the reindeer man symbol. Precisely. Right, I suppose you're the expert of these things. I'm going. Hold on. Before I even had a chance to stop him, Heathcliff barged into the door. And we found ourselves almost dragged in by its sheer fervor. We found ourselves in a rather sizable room. This place was decorated with numerous Christmas-themed ornaments, warm, cozy lighting reflected off the wooden flooring, and a maze of conveyor belts were installed all over the place. This place is a factory? Quiet. And what are those things? Those little children like... There is Don Quixote. What the hell is she doing? The little figures Heathcliff indicated didn't exactly look like children. They all froze for a moment before turning around into our direction. They weren't humans, that's for sure. Give me but a moment. I have already parlayed with these fellows. What happened to the sneakiest of pigs? Like clock or something? Oh. A small but larger than around his figure scurried over and stood before us. Lady Don Quixote, you might have... You finally grace us with your presence once again. Come. And just as you did before, prove. Appearing from the most unexpected again. Oh man. Who's this Don Quixote? The one who shall grant us wonderful gifts indeed. She rubbed his hand. He rubbed his hand, or assumed to be his hand. Together looked up to us and started. Please to make your acquaintance, Holmes. You must be Lady Don Quixote, friends, Holmes. A gnome? Indeed, a gnome. Or a gnomes anyway. So they are not humans, right? Yes, these fellows are not humans, they are gnomes. Yes, of course, not human Holmes. Home. We didn't think non-humans were allowed in the city. They are not abnormalities or distortions either, there's something else. The city, I knew it. Well, why does it matter if they are not humans? What really matters is that the heart which they commit themselves to work, that is. Of course, you're absolutely right, my lady. Oh. Didn't that Dodru Gnome say something weird about the city just now? So that wasn't just me, huh? Well, the Dodru cut into our conversation. Do the friends of Lady Donkia wish for any presents? Say, we have fancy clothes and powerful weapons, or delicious cookies, Fancy clothes, so you really have a... Looks like we got a winner, Well then, please, this way. The gnome said something about introducing us to the reception hall and led us to a certain room in this carrying gate. This seemed more like a storage space than a reception hall. Oh, behold, there is a warm fireplace and a table in this cozy place. What more could we possibly ask for? And we have some delicious presents ready for you all. Welcome. Please wait a moment, and I'll be right back with the gifts you want. Hey, there's a viewer here. Welcome. The gnome bowed, opened the door, and scattered out of the room. Reception halls usually this, Darren. I've never been in one before, so I had no idea if this was what they were supposed to look like. I had to ask. With my rather limited experience, that there was something off about this whole situation. I have once heard the rumor that this kind of decor has been acting on in recent years. Yeah, I've heard that too. Apparently, it's popular for some blocks to just deliberately leave their stuff lying around in some half-finished looking buildings. Is that what this is? Still, Die Hard managed to describe. I shall personally be responsible for this expedition and claim ourselves shiny gifts. If push comes to shove, I could nab some of this. I saw them packing some shiny, expensive looking stuff over there. I mean, this kleptomaniac Heathcliff, man. No thievery this time, Heathcliff. Has the incident with the hair coupons already left thy mind? Blimey. Fine. Heathcliff was full of mouthed as always, but it was evident from his relaxing expression that his anxiety was starting to ease. Maybe the fact that we're here about to find what we're looking for was a comforting thought. Heathcliff, is it that important that you dress for this occasion? Oh yeah. A rather delicate but gently smoldering heat. Calm, silent air, a perfect atmosphere to bring up uncomfortable subject for some honest hearted. Or is there someone waiting for you there? Someone who you'd like to dress up for? Well, I suppose you're not complete wrong. Oh, a secret is it? Don Quixote excitedly and loudly dragged her chair up close to Heathcliff. I have to go back as a successful man, as someone of great worth. So they'll know that I've changed, that I'm no longer the witless brigand, Heathcliff. That's why I have to dress posh when I return, to appear like a man of quality. Has someone stoked the fire of envy in thy stomach? Is this about revenge, like Ismail? Revenge. Heathcliff leaned back on his chair. It creaked as he rocked gently back and forth. There was a look of deep introspection on his face, which was, if my memory serves me right, worse. Well, I suppose you could call it revenge, but what I really want to do is make her regret. Yeah, that's what this is. I'll shoot them. I'll trample over those bastards who thought I wasn't worth shite, so that she'll regret not choosing me. So that she will feel that regret down to the deepest reaches of her heart. I'll prove to Kathy that there was no better man for her than I. Well, yes, you Heathcliff's eyes tremble a little as he speaks her name. He's mentioned that name before. His eyes trembles. Then, too. This Kathy must be someone pretty important to him. Of course, bloody important. So what happened between the two of you? Between you and Kathy? Catherine to be exact. I call her Kathy. It's a long and complicated story. Allow my intuition to speak for thee. This Kathy must be thy lover, is she not? Wait, is that what she is doing? No, it's nothing like that. Okay, maybe a little. It's something like singular on a bad day. While his disposition was a bit brusque as always, I could clearly see that he couldn't stop himself from smiling from a mere mention of her name, and that gave me more than enough answers. Every sinner had a reason for joining Limbus Company, so maybe Heathcliff joining Limbus Company for this Kathy person. Makes me wonder what kind of person she might be, although someone that special, that precious to Heathcliff. Don't be so overdramatic, that ain't me. Now, I do this not out of my obligation as a manager, but I'm starting to think that I want to help you out, so that you could be the best man you can be for her. Indeed, we shall. People of Guam. Fuck. Oh, this is the waiting room, I suppose. So they're waiting here. I heard a door open in that very moment. It wasn't the reception hall door. That was made out of wood, and wouldn't make that sound I just heard. This sound came from over there, away from us, from a dark corner of the room. Then we heard the sound of metal scraping against the wood. It was accompanied by a howling blizzard. So those were sleigh marks, huh? Oh, I guess this is the marks. The huge sleigh made its way across the wooden floor, on the marks that were already on the floorboards. It was flanked by several gnomes. The sleigh was red, and the sack on it were either black or red, and they were all littered with flesh and blood. Dodru, we've got your next batch of ingredients right here, Phew, you're back, Come on, friend, Just think about the looks on our friends' faces when they open their presents, All is worth it, of course. Well, worth it. Hero. Yeah, the gaggle of gnomes who were walking in our directions, as they chattered and gossiped, froze in place upon nothing else. Quit lollygagging, Quit chatting and help us, We got a lot of process, Besides, we brought some live ones this time, I think I saw some slide on the slide move. No, they were flashing like something was trying to escape. Instead, drop your weapon, girl. What is this matter? These fellows are a bit hard working. The hell is that? Someone out there, please help me get out of here. What a joyous day, this one's fresh, No. But they're humans, Did Manager Dodru bring him in here, How did he manage to bring in humans so fresh, So all thy factory has been? Oh boy. I could hear a familiar voice coming from the other door. In the room, Don Quixote stood there, flabbergasted. Dodru done a blunder, The sleigh wasn't supposed to come here, Don't you worry, Just later a game between us, gnomes. That's your excuse, Master Dodru? Dodru listening, Tell me the contents of those facts. Raw materials for presents, of course, Besides, Lady Don Quixote, Dodru prepared those fancy clothes for you and your friends to wear, Why don't we head right out to wear? What raw materials are they? Dodru's tired of lies, Humans, like you. You lot, what I say about using this storage space, I told you, this once was off limits. What, are you gonna deliver nothing but disappointment to our neighbors' homes? Even now, they await gifts from our factory homes. Oh, my bad, And I already told the factory director to look directly to dispatch, Damn. What was I thinking? It was absolutely not worth it. I know what you're thinking, Clockhead. So quit silent and start stargazing. We got to get out of here, yeah? Yeah, sitting here and feeling sorry for myself won't do anything. It never did. Got it. Grab your tools, Fresh locally produced materials coming up, Alright, then let's crank this. Right, let's crank on, you little shites. Let's crank on, you little shites. There's still. I was hoping there'll be more. Damn, you suck, Okay, so
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
okay, good. Good thing I brought up Pierce game.
가까워진다. 항해 끝. 보자 너.
Kill it. You're so useless.
보자 너.
다음은 어디요? 내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
가까워진다. 항해 끝.
And he's so good. Nice. Maybe it's a little bit laggy. It's
내
alright though.
앞을 막을 자는 없어.
It's nothing important.
가까워진다. 항해 끝. 보자 너.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Sorry if it's lagging.
다음은 어디요? 다음은 어디요? 내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
가까워진다. 항해 끝. 보자 너.
지금이 기회인 것 같소.
Hello. There's a here. Hello. Hello. Sorry if it's lagging. Gilang Ramadan. Jeez.
가까워진다. 항해 끝. 가까워진다. 항해 끝. 가까워진다. 항해 끝.
Alright, good. I'm back. Maybe there was some problem with my stream, but it's alright. We're just looking on the side. Those were some fierce shots. What lies with me? The light of confidence had completely faded from Don Quixote's face, so did her enthusiastic voice. So I should have thought this fine. Well, if I were to find someone to blame, the biggest fault would lie with me, the manager. Alas, with that, Don Quixote marched towards the now abandoned slide. This is. Several mutilated bodies stumbled on the ground as soon as Don Quixote undid the knot tying the sack. I was so frightened to find what was we find inside the sack. All of 7 people? I've never seen their style of clothing before. Looks like we're pretty far from the work. I've never seen their styles of clothing before, but I've seen similarity worn and torn clothes in the back streets. But the clothing they wore was of materials and styles that I had not seen before. Folks did tell that each district has its different culture and such. Doesn't really matter, does it? They all die soon. It's not like you can turn back the clock on them. Let's just get back to the bus. Now this person here is intact. Hello, Sasaf. Thou the one who requested ours out earlier? Okay. Sorry. Bro, you just asked for our help. You just asked for our help, bro.
들리지 않네. 심장 고동 소리. 모든 고래. 심장 소리.
Oh, no, you can. No, you can.
네, 출발하죠. 맛. 전 다들 연장 챙기죠. 제
Let me just think that
차례인가요?
you should think.
잠수 준비 끝.
Maybe they realize that we're not here. Your clothes are all weird looking. I guess you're not from the village. The child was dressed in a torn, faded clothing. From the way she looked at us, I could tell that she found us rather fascinating. Michonne woke up from that momentary shock. Anyways, thank you for saving me. My name's Crayon, and clockwork thief? The kid pointed at me and back away in terror. The hell are you talking about? That's Clockhead. My name's Dante. Clockhead, but I heard that clock thief looked like clock. I guess I also heard they don't show up this high. I've never seen a monster like that before though. But they are not monsters. This is none other than our very own manager Escort. Thanks for the intro, I guess. But I can't hear anything but the tick-tocking of the clock. But manager Esquire has their reasons. Are thou unharmed? Yeah, looks like the other people who were dragged here with me were so lucky though. We shall look at the mutilated body with a despondent look on her face. Don Quixote cast a sympathetic gaze. So they were all neighbors from thy village. Yeah, but our village will send the hunters to save us. As long as they can get here, they can. Hunters? I wasn't sure what she's talking about, but I was about to ask her what she meant. But this reception hall, a storage room, suddenly began to fill with gas of unknown origin. What is it now? Quick, hold thy breathing. An old plume of gas, exhale and green, begins to fill the room. This gas is the same gas when I was kicked. The three of them, including Kang, passed out and slumped to the floor. Yeah, something like this has happened before. When we accidentally walked into the toxic gas trap, which killed everyone. Looks like the gas only knocked them out though. That's a relief at least. Guess I should consider myself lucky that my clocks isn't affected by these things. As when I hit myself in the corner, the crowds of gnomes rushed through the same door Dodru came in for. Gas mask. There's sleeping gas on us. Is that all that's left of Manager Dodru? All that talk of snagging 3 top-notch raw materials. And I look at him, a pot of meat, on 2 3 all I accounted for, I suppose, They're all fossil beef with sleeping powder. So why don't you all worry yourself about harming the good homes? Well, let's move the good homes. They picked up Don Quixote, Heathcliff, and Crayon one by one and loaded them up on the slide. With that, they left, closing the door behind them. And through it all, I couldn't do anything but watch. Right, looks like it's time Hashem to sign out our rescue trio. No, I should have listened when Ismail offered to teach me self-defense. What do I do? This harsh truth draws on me every time we face total annihilation. The truth that on my own I am completely useless. If they were with us, I could at least bring them back, but none of the sinners are here with me. What good am I without them? As a miracle, I managed to survive this far. Miracle? What miracle? Come on, get a hold of yourself. Great, now I'm hearing things. You're not hearing things, man. This is really here. Did you know what a mess it was up there when we realized that the 3 of you just vanished into thin air? Huh? Guys? Oh boy, it looks like I forgot about that. I slightly spoiled ingredients, From now I command us in this battle. I'm so sorry, Faust. Let me just load the flowing first. Why did I use Faust? I should have used the dripping Faust. Bro.
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
Nice. Nice.
봤어요?
Nice.
군요? 내가 눈에 새겨줄게. 맞는 거야.
시시게.
약점 파반.
맘.
This is like peak gameplay of Olympus Company. Peak gameplay, bro. Right.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
맞는 거야. 맞는 거야.
벌써 끝나가는.
시시게
All right.
훌륭한 전시회였어. 하, 이걸 오히려
Okay, we're still using them.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
Oh, hello. New viewer. How did you find me? We entered by the battle. Their sickness were no longer detected from within the brass premises. Then every sinner immediately was summoned from their respective rooms for the search. And so soon after our break started, Dante, let's try not to do anything like this again. Even if you are the executive manager. Rogue behavior such as this poses too great of a risk. Please be aware of that. I'm sorry, how did you guys find out? How did you guys find us? I have deduced it. As of late, Heathcliff was in constant state of uneasiness. Considering the nature of our circumstances, I conjectured that there were off that he had to do before our arrival at Keyport. On the day in which the backdoor fatality siren echoed, Don Quixote made a relatively delayed return to the back door, and come the next day, she requested from me and Miss Foss an encyclopedia of common symbols used in the city. Yes, so Foss lent her a few volumes. Ever since receiving the volumes, Miss Don Quixote sat next to me and pursued the pages with a rather enthusiastic expression on her countenance, although I could not converse with her on the account of my conditions. I do recollect that the following words were repeatedly uttered: cosplay, costume, sack. In summation, I summarized that Miss Don Quixote witnessed a series of symbols that caught her attention when the siren blared. Oh, sorry. Repeatedly uttered: cosplay, costume, sack. In summation, I summarized that Miss Don Quixote witnessed a series of symbols that caught her attention when the siren blared. Alright, I'm back. Hold on a second, yeah. Ghost was aware of the dot on which those symbols were drawn. Based on that information, the sinners were able to find their way. We engaged several entities of the corridor on our path to this well. We think that we only ran out of way to start. Do you understand? Engaging hostile forces in your absence carries an exceedingly high level of risk. Please comprehend the weight of your responsibilities and the risk on your independent action carries. You must survive, manager, no matter what. Do I make myself clear? Maybe it's alright then. I've never seen Otis look at me like that. Her gaze was cold and ruthless. Your survival was a lucky coincidence. The sequence of those symbols are not supposed to be interpreted in such haphazard manner. Hold a second, hold a second. Her gaze was cold and ruthless. Survival was a lucky coincidence. The sequence of those symbols are not supposed to be interpreted in such haphazard manner. I believe there is enough, but... And the Q. Yeah, Don Quixote. Heathcliff. Where to pay run after? Oh, that's... I told them exactly as the event transpired. Seriously? How did the three of them manage to survive this one? Alright, Manager Blood, I'm sure you've heard enough from the others, so I won't say anymore. But what exactly? But where exactly are we? Hey, which district is this? This scope. We must be somewhere in the northern district of the city, or... We are not in the city. What do you mean? I mean that we are not in the city. Those intelligent organisms called gnomes are part of the species surviving in the outskirts, commonly known as monsters of the outskirts. Monster again? After all we faced at that lake. Hey, which district is this? This scope. We must be somewhere in the northern district of the city, or... We are not in the city. What do you mean? I mean that we are not in the city. Those intelligent organisms called gnomes are part of the species surviving in the outskirts, commonly known as monsters of the outskirts. Monster again? After all we faced at that lake. Oh shit. Oh. Right. They weren't exactly like the whales though. We could communicate with the gnomes. They were just like people, even except smaller. So we're in a completely different regions of the outskirts. I would have liked to explore the area if the circumstances permitted. Look, the structure seems to have been custom built for the gnomes, considering how small everything is here. If this is the outskirts, we can go back, right? As long as the door we entered through remains open, yes. It is open for now. But if it closes, then an unexpected journey begins. We'll have to track the distance from the outskirts back to the city, which will be a significant endeavor in both time and effort. Isn't that a bit dangerous? Where's the sound coming from, Om? Eh? Oh, my struck gold, Om, get your old song. Dante, come hither, to the back of the line. The door slammed open. The gnome began flooding into the room. We prepared ourselves for another battle. Ooh, damn, those sack. What the freak?
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Nice.
깨달았나?
너무 쉽군요.
신속히 차례지. 무지하니까
파괴 완료.
신속히 차례지.
쉬시게. 운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요. 장군님 봤어요?
신속히 차례지.
맘.
Ah, I'm back. Okay, nice. I can see there are similarities with humans, but they certainly aren't humans. How is that when we like hit the skip button, there's like a summary in here? Sorry if I. Sorry if. Except for the verbal odd quirk, these monsters are impressively communicative. I don't even know if they should be categorized as monsters. The definition is often arbitrary. Some may call them monsters, yet others call them members of a distant sentient race. I appreciate your analysis, but we should probably get moving. We don't know where Heathcliff and Don Quixote are. You always say the right thing at the right time, Executive Manager. Exploring the outskirts area will carry higher risk than our usual operation grounds. To ensure the manager's safety, we must establish a more structured plan. Well, I'd say the easiest answer would be to leave two of them, but the easiest path isn't always the right one. Smell kick the open, kick the upper dome, kick open the door the gnome runs in from. Come on, let's go. We'll protect the manager and save Heathcliff and Don Quixote. Alright, nice.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 목까지 해결해버린 모양이구려.
정리 시간.
From the outskirts, bro. Struggling na awin. Nah, awin. Oh, look at that shit.
깨달았나?
단테님 봤어요?
Jeez, they hit a lot. They hit like a truck. Legit, they hit like a truck.
신속히 처리하자.
너무 쉽군요.
Oh.
벌써 끝난
Bro, I'm bringing the creeping force, bro. Next time.
유지하니까
Oh crap! I forgot I have sync.
고작 터뜨려주지.
Bro, I'm bringing sync.
쉬시게.
Wow, dude.
신속히 처리하자.
Alright, nice.
신속히 처리하자. 맞는 거야. 써주마. 맞는 거야. 파쇄 완료.
Alright, nice.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 몫까지 해결해버린 모양이구려. 보상은 없는가? 잠시
어?
다른 일을 하는 것이
처음에
좋으니.
How many have you 4,000. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. My gosh, 4,000.
정리를 시작하겠습니다.
Oh my god, I forgot to bring my stick again. Sheesh. I believe.
너무 쉽군요.
Jeez, Honglu, calm down.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요. 운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
깨달았나?
Oh my gosh, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, Foss. Get the...
무지하니까
파쇄 완료.
The gnomes got insane poise build up, like their poise is insane.
고작 터뜨려주지. 깨달았나? 모든 걸 걷어들일 순 없었어.
Holy crap, Rushu. Spear his ass, bro. That's why you invest in Ryoshi stocks.
상태님 봤어요? 너무 쉽군요. 운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요. 쉬시게.
Man, Frost stocks is out of the rockets, man.
파쇄 완료.
Alright, guys. No story, I guess. Yeah.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 목까지. 일인가요? 검 끝에 바라본다.
No story, I guess. Okay. Okay, so now that I have time to look around here, the facility appears to be a gift factory. Let's see. So there are factories like this that produce gifts. Christmas decoration everywhere. There's still some time until Christmas stuff. Slim Claire looked at the ground with a somber expression. I didn't need to ask how he was feeling. I wonder if monsters exchange gifts with each other. They didn't seem like the most hospitable, sure. There is possibility that they may have been contractors to one of the wings in the city. I want to say no chance, but the city and the wings that we've experienced so far yeah, I can see that. Yeah, there was a non-zero chance of that being the case. Yeah, the city's fucked, man. The city's like fucked. Come on, Sinclair! Come on! My boy Sinclair! My boy Sinclair! Yeah, I'll just use this.
정화.
Never mind.
이미 도달. 상태님 봤어요?
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Bruh! Sinclair stocks. Foul stocks.
거기구나.
Bruh. Bruh.
단숨에 빠져.
파괴 완료.
너무 쉽군요. 거기구나.
Jeez, calm down.
벌써 끝나가네.
Nice.
쉬시게.
No, come on, get out of here, man. Get out of here.
파괴 완료. 벌써 끝나.
Okay, he's dead now.
마무리.
After spending some time adding gnomes and trashing the gear factory, we soon realized that the conveyor belt weren't moving your average gears. Is that a foot? Is that a sign of a drawing foot? What's that doing there? This one is adorned with a depiction of an eyeball. These gears appear to be made from materials that not normally go into building these items. Their shapes are teddy bears, foil puzzle boxes, toys, rings, but they have an abnormally high concentration of protein and phosphorus. However, the decorations and lights are made of proper materials. They must have salvaged the waste expelled from the city. It's obvious, GMFA. Please make something. More stuff made from human sacrifice? I guess the outskirts is so different from the city, huh? What's really concerning is, who are these gifts for? Who in the right mind want anything like this? Who knows? Rich folks likes rich folks with secure provisions. Maybe that's who they are for. So if they are making gifts for people, he claimed in Tokyo, will the gnomes turn them into gifts too? I do recall them having something about locally produced materials. Then we must move with haste. I have discovered a location with high probability of their presence, presuming that they haven't been turned into gifts yet. For a long silence, Marshall spoke up. He pointed in a direction. There, the placard says gift assembly.
훌륭한 전시회였어. 하, 이걸 오히려
But
고맙다.
before that, after this, there'll be dungeons, right? Dude, what's this conveyor belts? They're so slanted.
거기구나.
Again, bro. Get out of here.
정화. 파괴 완료.
Bro.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
To be honest, yeah. Uh, Anything that, in my opinion, uh, I think that status effects are just useless. Like this status effect on normal on normal shit. Then yeah, sure, it's useless. Yeah, sure, in Mirror Dungeons, like they're good and stuff, but it's just pain in the ass to stack them. Like there is no feasible way. There is no way you're literally doing that when you could have just used the status effects that directly influence the combat. This stuff is much more easier to manage and it's just far more convenient.
운이 따라준다면
Like those burn, bleed, like they're just useless in my opinion because they are not practical to use. When it's something like this directly influence the combat, like increases the coin power, then I guess it's far more better this way and much more source efficient. Like Sinclair too, like it doesn't rely heavily on poise. You just gather poise count, and he claps ass. Like it's just better. Like this, 7. Like it's just far more better. Like it's just far. It's just so bad. It's so much better. Look, it just directly influence the combat like this. Well, something like this bleed build up, like this, like sinking. It's just, in my opinion, not really good.
고작 터뜨려주지.
쉬시게.
멀어라지. 정신 못 차릴 거야.
파쇄 완료. 맘.
Much better.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 몫까지 해결해버린 모양이구려. 부상은 없는가? 잠시 다른 일을 하는 것이어도 좋으니. 몸 좀 풀어볼까요?
Oh, there's some chaos again. Okay. I think I'm hearing some odd noise from that. Rather high pitch SOS is always a good indicator of wonderful things. Can you not reveal about sounds of screaming, please? Apparently, with the sound, the symbol of range of the screaming is exact match with Don Quixote's. When we have yet conducted a threat assessment of the combat area, that area appears to be closed off space, which means what is for Clipirus, he would have said such. Okay, what? I think I know. How bloody frustrating. Quit raining, pick up your souls and get cracking. That was pretty close. Ismail soon blasts the open door with a powerful kick. Meanwhile, what the bloody hell are we? Why am I tied up? I regularly say so thee that we are quite skilled. Forsooth, we are fated to become toys in this hydraulic press. It appears that when the time cometh, I shall be returned into a roly-poly toy myself that races with every fall. I shut up your trap and do something. We gotta get out of these binds. Sir Heathcliff, I apologize profusely. It's true that there was a tiniest bit of selfishness within me that I wished to procure the exact cosplay set for myself, however. It was not like that I wished to find thee an impeccable outfit. You little shite, I know that this is going to happen. Once I'm out of this line, at least thou shall become an elaborate pocket watch. The flux again. I think they're going to turn me into a box of color pencils. Every 24 vibrant natural colors, that's what it says. We've not seen a living raw materials in a while, but they are a bit loud, Can you see my ears are bleeding, the more they skim, the happier our recipients will be. Let's get cutting, Hey, Cliff, don't get a water relief. They've not turned into gifts yet. Everyone, how? We're here for you, Heathcliff. Clockhead. They didn't think I'd be glad to see you around. Looks like we got here in the nick of time. Heathcliff was about to be shoved into a gift-making hydraulic machine crash. I have hewn your straps to sand. Look, I'm not the type to wear my heart on my sleeves, but after his Lord saved me from getting turned into a pocket watch, I have to say that you absolute idiots, you two have one job to remain by the executive manager's side, yet you let yourself be captured like this. You know what? Forget it. But I gotta help yourself too. Manager, what now? Well, we've got to trash this place. Come on, get ready to wear your eyelids. They wear it like a freaking clothes, man.
정화.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
Better invest, man. Rip.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요. 급소가 이제
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
급소가 전부터 들렸네.
Bang. Bang. Bang.
파쇄 완료.
거기구나.
봤어요?
Thank God.
정화.
쉬시게. 급소가 전부 깼던 건가?
After we defeated the horde of gnomes, Don Quixote and Heathcliff fell to their knees before everyone. I also knelt down, feeling like I should be down there with them, but Otis tightly pulled me to the side. I feel bad for those two. I'm ready, comments Lady Otis. You absolute fools, how did you ever think that this was going to turn out okay? Are you even aware of the risk manager took to get here? How worried they were about you? Well, actually, Kovac was in on it from the start. Do not refer to the exciting manager with such derogatory language. It's dreadful. This was my fault. This was my fault. My mother used to scold me like this in my youth. This did not seem to slow down with their son's scoldings. And the pair fell completely silent. Their heads hung low. I decided to wander away from the scene. This guilty conscience was too much for me to bear. Is Carrion doing okay? Yes, she merely lost her consciousness from the excess psychological shock. How did you find yourself at a place such as this? You are a human, right? And we're really in the outskirts? Cryon initially appeared somewhat taken aback from the deluge of questions, but she soon began to open up. So you're really from the city? I'm from the Cloud Town. It's a village on the north side of the outskirts. Are there a lot of monsters like those gnomes out there that can speak? Yes, there are many more monsters out there other than the gnomes. I've seen a few of them myself, but the village elder told me about the rest. Our village was built to keep the monsters out, to keep us safe. If this didn't happen, we'd all be preparing dinner back at the village by now. So they raided your village. Yes, and they attacked us when the hunters are gone. So we normally we normally don't get raided by them around this time of year. So I thought we were safe, but they suddenly attacked us, rushing in on their sly. Some of us tried to fight, but we didn't stand a chance, and everyone that they killed got shoved into a sacks on that sly. I passed out from the fright, and they thought I was dead too. I got shoved into the sack like the rest of the villagers. Oh, we forced you to talk about something that couldn't be easy to go through. I'm sorry. It's okay. Can I ask things though? Anything. Is it right that crayon boxes in the city have 48 different colors? And they have gold and silver colored crayons too? Probably. And there's people in the city, right? No. Monsters like gnomes that try to kill us, right? It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to answer that actually. Sometimes uh, I climb a high hill to look at the city. I always saw pretty colorful lights from up there. So colorful that I didn't have enough colors in my crayon box to draw them all. I wish I could live in the city. If I lived there, I'd never have to worry about getting attacked by no monsters. I could live happily with all my neighbors. You've really never been to the city, huh? See. I'm sorry? Same story everywhere. Doesn't matter where you are. Death always stalks us. Well, that was cool. Can you say that again? That was cool. Did you guys see anyone else nearby by any chance? I don't think we ran into any other humans out there. No, but he has to be here to save us. What do you mean? The best hunter of Cloud Town. If he was at the village, the gnomes wouldn't have. It appears that in the outskirts there are hunters who specialize in hunting monsters, akin to whalers of the Great Lake, that is. But wait, so if they're kidnapping and killing humans for these gifts, who are these gifts for? Yo, what the hell? Of course, the gifts are for our poor and kind-hearted neighbors who do not cry. Retreat. I don't know. I don't know when it happened, but a large shadow was looming over us. What is that thing? I am Santan. I am Santata, bringer of the bringer of gifts to our neighbors. Ho ho ho! The guffawing giant grabbed in red carried a massive gift sack on his shoulder. It was definitely not a human. Yeah, it's a gift. That's the one. That's the one. That's what's the bus. Lord, the Crimson Guard. There is the Crimson Guard that I spoke of. The pair immediately jumped up their knees and began shouting in unison. That's the Red Shark outfit, oi! Then he's already. No, no, no. That's not the Reindeer Man, too. Shut it! Cut the useless chatter for once. After silencing the tear, let me just. Executive Commander, Manager, since he appears to be an intelligent species, I will attempt to parley with it. But we best prepare for battles in case the talks fall through. Yeah, that's a good idea. What do you mean by neighbors? Wings climb from the city? But we were the night entered the city, are we not? Is there a big lump of meat? No, too. I happened to hear the gnomes during our time in captivity. They call their masters beard giant, which I believe is not a gnome. A giant? Really are kinds of monster out there, huh? Dante, that's not an abnormality, is it? No, that's not an abnormal or a distortion. I'd say it's closer to the whales. Do you yearn for gifts too? Yet your kind already owns all there is to own. We and our neighbors in the outskirts wish so dearly for that every day. The only day we are allowed to joy and comfort in human gifts. I say you produce toys out of human gifts and give them to those who harbor hatred for humans, out of pure goodness of your heart. Here, where all those who gave them marginalized and exiled by humans gather and wallow. We power our infinite hatred and carry the packaging these gifts. Ho ho ho. Quite a verbose way of saying I wish to negotiate. Ho ho ho, why don't you come here and join us? Become joy and those who need it. Man, shut up. Shut your ass.
아무래도 다른 사우들의 목까지 몸 좀 풀어볼까요?
Shut your ass. Ah, piss.
고작 터뜨려주지.
Win, Sigla! Win, Sigla! Oh my gosh. Wait, oh my god. Never mind it. Bruh.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
파쇄 완료.
Bro, get out of here, bro. Like, come on.
급소가 전복될 정도인가? 운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요. 아직 모자라.
Bro, ada Saveria gak yang bisa donate? I don't know, man.
재밌네요.
I don't know how that works. Gopai, Gopai. Gopai, Gopai, sir.
쉴 시기.
What the hell is this? Charge combo. Oh yeah, I bet I just gonna.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Holy jeez. Jeez Louise on that.
재밌네요. 재밌네요.
I'll give rap you. Oh, it doesn't matter, man. I'll kill this motherfucker before. You could even breathe, bro.
운이
I don't know.
따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Da. Oh my god, what the hell? Ah. Bruh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on.
근무 준비 시간이라 지금
Alright, let's continue. Don't tell me it got skipped. Ah, oh my gosh. I'm literally salty right now.
결혼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야. 정화.
Nice.
고작 터뜨려주지.
Never mind that.
파쇄 완료.
And you got your ass beat. Get the out of here, bro.
재밌네요.
Holy shit. They won every 50-50, man.
정화.
Die, you retarded fucks.
벌써 끝나고.
거기구나.
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
너무 쉽군요.
Sebentar. Ah, I'm so sorry, Isan.
급수가 전부 깎들렸네.
I need the poise. I need the poise.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
고작 터뜨려주지.
Alright, he got stunned. Yup.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
뭐를 하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
너무 쉽군요.
Suddenly the guts began to suddenly expand. All of you, hold your breath. Suddenly a large figure leaped out of the dark and slammed what it looks like a stake into Santata's gut. Oh, this smells most foul. I think I'm about to pass out. A scent of blood. Don't really fit it. Leave your fingers. Some sinners dropped on the floor, while the others got provisionally. Clearly, this was a rather painful experience for all. This gas does not appear to be toxic, however, its scent seems to inspire an extreme level of discomfort in people. Oh, here's a hunter. So you have defeated the Northern Giant, yet you didn't seem to know the proper procedure for what to do afterward. Are you hunters from the city? Proper procedure. Immediately after that, a Northern Giant's body fills with noxious gas before exploding in a rain of acid. The human who takes under the guts explained as he approached us. You have punctured a hole in his gut to let out a gas. You have to puncture a hole in his gut to let out gas before his internal organs condense into an acidic fluid. Allowing it to cause a chain reaction could complicate things.
아직 모자라.
Oh, is this the end?
왜 그렇게 뒷걸음질을 하시나?
Ah, the stench won't come off. Who's that now? Mr. Domino. Ryan, who's been holding her breath with her fingers over her nostrils, ran up to the large man and hugged him. At least you're safe, Crayon, that's good. After stumbling for a moment due to the stench, most likely, Otis briefly gasped for the air before approaching Domino. Hey, you, identify yourself. Name's Domino. I'm a monster hunter from Cloud Town. I don't suppose I can call it a town anymore. No, it's just me and Crayon that's left. Relax, I would never think of hurting any of you. Ah, so you're the hunter that girl mentioned. Otis relaxed upon Domino confirmation. She lay on the wall and looked on the floor in relief. Normally, around this time of the year, this monster would have gone out further north to a different village. So I was on an expedition to help them out. Looks like they decided to switch up things up this time around. When I returned, they already finished their raid on our village and left. Damn it, they used to be predictable, attacking only right before Christmas. Do these tragedies happen often? Well, I can speak for the city. I can say that this is a common occurrence in the outskirts. It's a hellish place to live. If you can't even call it a living, survival alone is a miracle out there. Are there a lot more places out here like this mockery of a gift factory? No, can't say I've seen a factory like this anywhere else. But I can tell you one thing. Compared to some things that could have happened, this tragedy was nothing. That's the that's the natural order of things in the outskirts. I do wonder sometimes, if we were in the city, no matter how bad it gets here, it must be better than this living hell. It was no easy contemplation to answer. The outskirts must be a hellish place to live, if that's what's if what he's told me if is anything to go by. But the city they admire so much isn't such a warm place itself. From from what I've seen in my journey for so far at least. Then accompany us back to the city. We were on our Don Quixote stopped herself, realizing that every other sinner was giving her a look of disapproval. Thank you, thank you for your kind words, at least. I wish it were that easy. If I could at least let this child enter the city somehow, just like that. But the city had no had no place to spare for this child, not even a small corner of it. Even if you somehow make it past the city walls, there are countless variations of paperwork and procedure you must overcome before you can live in this kind of life you desire. And what would people like us even do with short paperwork? And where we will find them out there? We've not studied or worked to find a job in the city as some use of others village do. Mister. There was an uncomfortable silence. Dominic cleared his throat and continued. I must say, I must still extend my gratitude for keeping the girl safe until my arrival. I know a good way to kind of extend your gratitude. Maybe you can extend us a nice pouch of shiny and jangling bag of Ryan's eyes were twinkling. The lingering stench is made for her too difficult to speak. But she was determined to make her point. Something shiny and jangling, sure. Maybe I can give you a tour of some antique items I keep at home. Precious items I salvage from locomotive tracks from the outskirts. Not something you'll see every day in the city, I'm sure. Items from the outskirts? That tour alone could be much more than just pure cash. Plus, there's still a decent chance that the door we entered through might just shut behind us, right? Indeed, in fact, it is unclear whether the door is still open. I recommend a quick return to the bus. Note that our two primary objective has been secured. So she says. If you would permit to speak my mind, executive manager, even if this is not a Great Lake, the outskirts is an extremely perilous place. The curiosity cannot be a reason for us to risk getting stranded in this environment. Looks like we gotta hurry back then. Well then catch. The man tossed a card to the door in my direction. It does not appear to be anything dangerous. Let us inspect it further after we return. We mustn't delay any longer, we must have to. Yeah, good idea. Some sinners have passed out and had to be carried by others. Most could not even stop picking at the stands. We still made our way back to the door. The door remained open. We made it back safely to the Mephistopheles. Sometime later, Goose thinking Karen evacuated. Karen quickly made her escape to the decks. Virgilius, man. Virgilius just pissed off right here. Looks like everyone's had quite on their adventure. Covered in blood, guts, and disgusting stench to boot. Oh, this is... Manager, I can't hear you anyway. So you just reply to my query with a nod or shake. Your replies are better matched up with my expectation, of course. I have one question. Was it you who made the call? I hesitated for a moment before nodding affirmatively. I might get reprimanded, or maybe he has worse thing in mind for me, but it was I who decided to go along with the plan. This would not happen without my authorization. Good, then my question is over. Huh? I will leave you to deal with this mess. You may rest afterward, and please, do something about this wall stench. Well then. With that, Virgilius disappeared to the back door once again. That was unexpected. I thought my time had finally come. Be glad my consultation is not consultation at hand, indeed. Let's behold one and all. I don't know when she had time to pick it up all chaos, but Don Quixote managed to haul a huge sack of beef back to the Mephistopheles. Oh, it's just Christmas tree. From all that mess, I've laid a cup. I have laid claim upon the evil gnome's trinkets. Now is that some real commitment? What's all that for? Art thou truly unaware of my intention? This for adorning our ship with Christmas decorations. Right now, but we're still like 3 months away from Christmas. Agree. Let us not risk building old wounds. To lower the moral of our company is. Oh, it's okay. It's better. It's getting better this time, little by little. Yeah, we can all grow beyond it eventually. Marvelous. Then, don't tell me you went through all that trouble for some party decorations. According to Dante's explanation, the incident was spurred on by Heathcliff's needs for an outfit. Heathcliff has been silently brooding in his seat, with his face buried in his palm out of shame, most likely. Verily, yet that very costume he had sought was worn by none other than that monstrous giant. I don't suppose it would fit Sir Heathcliff anyhow. Forget it. It wasn't the kind of look I was going for anyway. What did I say, Heath? We'll help you as soon as we land, okay? The outfit's one thing, yeah, but the You are speaking of the port ship we sailed past, the port ship on which the hair salon that printed those hair coupons conduct their business? The coupons could not be used, as the port ship was not on our chartered route. Leave it to me to sell your hair. I've done my sister and younger siblings' hair very often. We don't know how long we'll be floating on this damn lake. Anyway, besides, I don't even know how to dress myself proper. I was going to attempt trial and error method, but... Okay, but can you at least tell us what is that Virgilis gave you? So that we know exactly what you're anxious about? Sorry. After a deep sigh, Heathcliff produced a letter. So that's the something Virgilis gave you? Oh, I remember. My family used this envelope before. It's made from a really expensive paper, made only in a limited quantities at a time. It is quite a luxurious envelope. Can we read it? Sure. Nothing impressive. Then why don't you read it out loud for the rest of us? Sure. Roger handed me the letter. It was written in a beautiful series of cursive handwriting, drawn to an almost calligraphic perfection. I began reading. From Wuthering Heights, we cordially extend you, honored guests, an invitation to them. What's this here? Somebody colored over this part of the letter. Well, I'll keep reading. Venue, Wuthering Heights, T. Courtness. Should you accept our invitation, please convene at the designated location by 4 in the afternoon on the 24th in this letter on your person. Please honor this occasion with your presence. With great respect, Nelly. Oh, and down here a postscript. It's written in a different handwriting from the rest of the letter. P.S. You have to be here, Eve. I'll be waiting. We had no way to tell what kind of occasion it was on account of it being called over, but clearly the rest of the letter's contents had stoked the fire in passion in Heathcliff's heart. Once again, you gotta look fashionable and classy for this kind of person, right? Well, yeah, but there's more to it than. Quiet now. Now I can clearly see why you are so impatient, Heath. Why you looking at me like that? I leave it up to you to sell his hair, Master Hairdresser Honglu. I wouldn't call myself a master. What are you talking me? Why the bloody hell is this script? I mean, Aurelia got a quite great strength. You won't free yourself from her anytime soon. The two sinners, practically holding Heathcliff by his arm, disappeared into the back door. Now Heathcliff's fate was sealed. To be a mannequin, to now motivated and unbearably bored Rodia's various experimentation. I can hang this trinket here and... I decided to go out to the deck for some air. I leaned on the railing and dug through my pockets. The wooden doll the Domino Hunter gave me. Just as we hurriedly left, I held it and felt its texture under my fingers. My eyes looked into the distance towards the outskirts lights. I thought for a moment about the gnomes, the giant, and things Domino told me. I suppose there are people with stories in the outskirts too. Stories different from those of the city. Faust approached me from behind and stood next to me. I wasn't sure how much of what I said she heard. Follow the stars, Dante. Stars by stars, then you will one day learn. So for now, follow the closest stars that shine before your eyes. Yeah, I focus on the stories for the city now. I don't even know who I really am after all. Joyous laughter and frustrated house echoes out of the cabins. They must have finished dressing up Heathcliff. Why don't we go take a look at Heathcliff is doing for us? You make a rather tempting offer, Dante. The added color to the bus interior warmed my head a little. Man, I want to see Heathcliff. I want to see Heathcliff. Come on, man. I want to see Heathcliff. There's more? Oh, yeah, there's more. What's this? What's this though?
출발합니다.
정리를 시작하겠어.
I can see some stuff, but it's more advanced, I guess.
거기구나.
내가 눈에 새겨주지.
아직 모자라.
벌써 끝나가는
다음은 어디요?
파괴 완료.
Bruh.
내가 눈에 새겨주지. 맘.
지금이 기회인 것 같소. 정화. 깨어라.
Bro, come on.
파괴 완료.
쉬시게. 급수가 전국에 뚫렸나?
Yeah, let's finish this. Alright, he's dead now.
맘. 훌륭한 전시회였어.
Yep.
이걸
그래서-
오히려 고맙다고 말해야 하나?
No, I gotta. I mean, it's not that. It's okay, I guess. The work is okay, I guess. It's okay. I guess that's pretty much it from the
잠시
event. What's this? Ah, it's nothing. It's- Stop it. Stop it.
아, 거기 갖다 두게. 지금 이걸 읽느라 바빠서.
Is the meta dive anything? Yeah, there's meta dive so far. Alright, that's pretty much it.